Hey guys, what's up? It's Taylor and welcome to my channel. Be sure to like and subscribe as well as leave a comment for any future video ideas that you might want to see. But for today's video, I'm going to be answering a frequently asked question on the internet, and it is, does that TikTok recommended product actually work? I did a full face using only products that were recommended on TikTok. There were definitely some fails, but there was definitely some fantastic products that I will be using again. So be sure to watch the whole video to find out which is which, as well as see how I created this look. But with that being said, let's get things started. Alrighty, so for our first product, we do have the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer in the shade Universal Sheer. This product I have heard so much about on TikTok. It's a very reasonable price point and the packaging is just really simple and cute. Then for foundation, I did get the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation Stick in shade Classic Beige. This product is typically compared to the Hourglass foundations, which work really well, but the price point is very different. Then for concealer, I did get the Hydrating Camo Concealer by e.l.f. as well. And then in this one I just got shade Light Peach. For setting powder, I did get the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I've heard a lot of great things about this product. It's back to that simpler black top e.l.f. look that they are very known for. And I'm just really excited. Really excited. Alright, and then for our contour and highlight and blush, I did get this Physicians Formula Butter Collection. A girl on TikTok said that this is a great product. It's a decent price, plus you get all 6 shades, which is lovely. So I did get some just mini e.l.f. eyeshadows. These are not expensive at all, and I did just kind of throw this one on my bed once I got home. So one of them did crack already, unfortunately, but I did get 2 shades, so we will get to dive into those in just a minute. And for the price, we will really see how well these work. I also got the e.l.f. Liquid Glitter Eyeshadow. This one was not really recommended on TikTok. No one talked about it, I just saw it. This is it. It's similar to the Stila liquid eyeliners when it comes to its packaging and like the size and everything, which is interesting. So we will see how well that works because Stila is great. Then I got the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, which was highly recommended. And I usually use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, so this was a really close comparison when it comes to like the actual shape of the brow pencil and the look of it. So product wise, we will see how well this works. I'm quite intrigued by how similar a lot of these products look. For the price point difference, it's insane, and this is what it looks like out of the packaging. Literally so similar to the Brow Wiz. It is nuts. It's similar to the Stila liquid eyeliners when it comes to its packaging and like the size and everything, which is interesting. So we will see how well that works because Stila is great. Then I got the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, which was highly recommended. And I usually use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, so this was a really close comparison when it comes to like the actual shape of the brow pencil and the look of it. So product wise, we will see how well this works. I'm quite intrigued by how similar a lot of these products look. For the price point difference, it's insane, and this is what it looks like out of the packaging. Literally so similar to the Brow Wiz. It is nuts. Then we have the number 7 Lash Extender Mascara. Supposedly this is going to give you like a false eyelash look. This is the wand. Super excited about this. It smells like mascara. For eyeliner, I did just get the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. I honestly already use this, but you can buy this at Target. I'm recommending this in my YouTube video, not on TikTok, just because it's cheap and it works, it does the job. I also got a Wet n Wild, just a blue pencil for some eyeliner if we want to feel a little extra creative today. Then we have the NYX Filler Instant gloss. So this is supposed to react instinct, my bad. This is supposed to be just like the Too Faced Lip Injector Extreme lip gloss, which I also have, so it'll be an easy comparison because I do wear the other one quite often. So we will see if this one lives up to that standard because I really do love the Too Faced as well. Finally, I got the NYX Matte Finishing Spray, which I used this before. It's been a while because I usually use the Morphe Misting Setting Spray, but this one was not too bad price point wise, and we're going off TikTok recommendations, so it was on the list. We're checking it off to try it out. So with all that, let us get into the look. So I did moisturize my face, get this all fresh, and we're gonna dive right into the poreless putty. I'm so excited. Look at how fresh and just untouched this is. So I'm honestly not sure if I'm supposed to like rub my finger in it or what, but we're gonna just scoop a little with the finger and rub it right onto the face. I don't know how much I'm supposed to use, but we're gonna say that that is spectacular. I'm gonna do that and just do some circles to fill in those pores. It does feel like it's got a slightly sticky base, which is lovely, which means the foundation will stick. So it's been applied. I personally have like a little bit of a blemish right here, so I like to go in with the concealer before and just put like a dot on any discoloration I may have before applying the foundation, just to make sure it doesn't peek through. I will say that this product does have an interesting scent. I am not quite sure how to describe it, but it's definitely distinctive. I'll say we all saw that blemish before, and now it's like gone, which is really a nice sign. So for quick little coverage, we've got that out of the way. Now let's dive into this foundation stick. We're just gonna see how it goes. And this is actually my first time using a stick foundation. Foundation is applied. I'm just using a quick little sponge, like basic little beauty cosmetic sponge. I'm just blending this all together. Now that I've got all of this blended, so far it feels pretty good. It's definitely not my preferred choice, just because I do like the liquid foundation a little bit better, but this is all for trial, so we will see. I'm now gonna go in with the concealer and hit those spots I want to brighten up. This concealer really does smell interesting. Like, I don't know if I like it, but that's might be the only reason why I don't like it. It's just the scent. Overall, it seems to be working well. The two do blend together lovely though. This concealer definitely like melts into your face. I will give e.l.f. props for that. And then we are gonna grab the Halo Glow setting powder by e.l.f. Something I love that e.l.f. did was one of these turnable ones, so when you're traveling it doesn't like fall out and such. I must say that getting the medium setting powder instead of just a translucent made it where my whole skin look kind of like blended together, and I just got kind of like a more tan glow, which is nice. But we will see how it works with the bronzer, because it might not be as nice when it comes to that. On to bronzer we go. Alright, so next we're gonna go into the bronzer, highlight, and blush palette by the Physicians Formula. I am super excited. I did grab fresh brushes. This is just from a Morphe set of minis to get the full experience of these products, because if I would have used my typical brushes, I'm sure they would have had just a little bit of excess still on them. So we're gonna start off and use this as just our little bronzing brush. I kind of want to dive into this one right here, which is called Sunset Bronze. Tap that. And we're just gonna bronze as if we normally would. Whoa. Get all of those main focal points. I personally love being a little extra golden, so maybe I'm overdoing it a bit, but whatever. I take this mini angled brush and get my nose, which is that same color. Rub all the excess off and just really go into this so far pretty good. So following that, I am gonna grab this lovely brush, angled brush, for some blush, and I'm gonna definitely dip into this butter blush right here in the middle. This one's, it's called Apricot. It's just really pretty. It's not showing up quite as much as I would hope. Subtle, but it's there. I love a good blush moment, make the cheeks look alive. And it looks like this blush has a subtle shimmer to it, which is pretty cute. A little on the tip of the nose, just a little. And then I personally like to put a little bit in the top corners, just bring my whole face alive a little bit more. Cute. Cute. And then I am gonna dip into some of my other Morphe brushes. This one I'm gonna use for highlight. And we're gonna use, oh my gosh, touching this with my finger, it's seriously like butter. I'm gonna use this top one right here called Whimsical. Oh wowie. It's really pretty. I think that my Uber Eats is here, so I will be right back. Alright, so I'm sadly stating that my Uber Eats is not here yet. I did grab my regular highlighting brush, honestly, because it just is a way better shade. I appreciate it for getting all my focal points, but this has some glow for sure. It's picking up on the camera like crazy. The thing is, it's literally like got a moisture to it. So that's what's throwing me off with any brush I use, because it is a little bit moist. Alright, on to the next. Eyebrows. This I'm super excited for because it was significantly less than the Anastasia Brow Pencil that I usually use. So if this works out, it might be a real game changer to my bank account and to my whole existence. I got the shade Ash Brown. And I do have a mirror right here, which is why I do keep looking down. So bear with me for 1 second. The Uber Eats is here. I'll be back. It's arrived! Bear with me for a brief intermission while I do eat all of these tacos and drink this large horchata. Alright, so I just ate my food. I am now gonna dive back into some brows with the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil. Like I said, this is very similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz Pencil, which is what I usually use. So let us see how it goes. Honestly, it works very well. Alright, one brow is on, and I'm gonna do the second one off camera real quick. Okay, so now that both brows are done, I must say that this brow pencil is honestly really, it's doing it for me, honestly. And just the difference in the price is what is really getting it for me. I don't mind how they look at all. I feel like, of course, the beginning of a pencil is always a little bit tricky, but once it got like nice, a little bit softer, it was just what the doctor ordered. So now that I've got brows and such out of the way, I am gonna dive in to this mini e.l.f. bite-size eyeshadow palette, which is labeled Cream and Sugar. And I'm trying to figure out how to open this. Bear with me. Oh my gosh. My nails are too weak for this. Holy cow. Ugh. So close. Who knew one little sticker could have so much strength? Thankful that is over. So I am going in with the Cream and Sugar palette, mini palette. It is literally just some nice, cool, well, nice warmer toned eyeshadows that we're gonna just blend the colors. So I'm gonna go in with this lightest shade. They honestly don't seem to have names, but we're going in with the lightest shade just as a base color. Truth be told, this first color I do not notice at all. Which is kind of disappointing. I'm kind of feeling like I'm gonna open both of these. This one's called Carnival Candy. Even though it's got that broken one, I'm gonna dive into it because there's like a nice medium brown in here. I think I figured it out. As you guys can probably see, oh, this one is broken. I did that, I will admit, but I'm gonna go in with this second color right there. It's like my over the base, to try and get a little color actually showing on my lid, because I feel like this first one just isn't doing it for me. Alrighty, there we go. You can see it's starting to actually show up now that we're going in with this. Whoa! Goodness gracious, I'm a mess. Darker shade. Honestly, it is showing up pretty decent for being a $3 eyeshadow. So we're just taking what we can get right now from this palette. I'm just gonna bring it down there. Get a little V shape going. As you guys can see, the second shade of brown is looking very nice. So then I'm gonna go back in with this more neutral ones, and we're gonna try and get a little smoky eye moment going with that. This is what I'm working with so far, which is not too bad, I must say. Just build up a little bit more. I'm happily surprised. Like, this is seriously $3. $3. Alright, and I think that's about it for the main smoky eye portion. Now we're gonna take that little e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow, which is literally so similar to the Stila. I'm just gonna use my finger a little and just gonna dab it around, spread out the glitter. If you really want to pack down glitter with this, don't use your, I would say don't use your finger unless you're literally trying to distribute it and make it a little bit like of a softer glitter lid, but for the most part it's alright. You can definitely see through the glitter. Stilas usually have a hue to them, which is like pretty decently what your lid will look like once you put it on. Like, it's more of a thicker consistency in that sense. But this one's cute for like just a simple little glitter lid. And it's not too sticky, so like your eyelid feels comfortable opening and closing. Alright, as for our lids, that about does it. This is pretty dry, and honestly, nothing is coming off on my finger. I didn't rub it, but it's staying on and it looks pretty good, as you guys can see. We're still super. We are gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Liner liquid liner in shade Just Black, and I'm gonna just put a lovely little wing on real quick. Like I said, I use this eyeliner already, so personally I'm gonna say it's good because it's just affordable and does the job. So one wing. I'm gonna do the other one off camera as well. And I'm back. I just did the other eye for the liner, and now I think it is about time that we dive in with this Wet n Wild blue liner for the lower lash line because I don't know why, but I'm like obsessed with the idea. Sorry, this is a little scary. Just to get a little pop of color in this look. Pretty cute. I'm not gonna complain. And then now I'm gonna go in with that number 7 Lash Extension Mascara. I'm just gonna quickly apply this mascara and see how it goes. It's supposed to make it look like you have lash extensions, given the name. Okay, so really quickly I'm going to zoom in on the lash so you guys can see that it is honestly pretty decent. I mean, I feel like it took a few coats to get to what I wanted it to be, but I also love a really dramatic eye, so it could just be on my end, and if you like a simple eye, then you'll be good after like 1 or 2 coats. So I'm going to go take this smaller brush, and I'm going to dip right back into this lovely highlight. We're just gonna smack that right in our inner corner for a lovely little inner corner glow. Put a little bit on the brow line just to highlight that. And then the final step of the whole process, well, not final because I still have to put on some setting spray, but makeup wise is the Lip Plumper Gloss. So let's see if NYX is just as good as Too Faced. Usually there's like a tingling sensation when you put on the Too Faced, so let's see if there's the same effect here. It feels normal, nothing out of the ordinary. With the Too Faced one, it's usually an instant feeling, you can tell right away. But I'm gonna give it another second and we will see. From that, a quick little zoom of our final look. Final step is the NYX All Matte Setting Spray. Just gonna totally douse my face and overdo it, but so I'll be back a little bit later to see how this wore, but right now I'm giving it a thumbs up. Hey guys, I'm back. It's been about 6 hours and overall the makeup is wearing pretty well. I would say that the main oil buildup places like around the nose and the main T-zone are definitely showing signs of wear, but aside from that, everything's staying on pretty well. I also have been inside all day, so that could have an effect on it. But for the most part, it's staying on pretty well. The eyebrows definitely are my favorite, as well as the eyeshadow was surprisingly nice. For being only $3 for the palette, I am very happily surprised. The mascara is definitely something I could probably not use again just because I didn't see as noticeable of a difference as I expected compared to like a basic mascara. But I don't know. It says on the box like 91% of people noticed a difference. I guess I was not in that percentage. As for the lips, the lip gloss was really cute to wear, but I didn't really see it doing a plumpifying effect. It was more just like a cute gloss to put on, but it didn't react the same way as the Too Faced brand definitely does. But there was a huge price difference in that as well, so I'm sure that the way that they created is totally different. But aside from that, everything was pretty great. I'd give it a overall 8 out of 10 for recommendations from TikTok. And we'll definitely be trying some other products that people suggest on there again another time. But for now, I will see you guys again soon.